Alrighty, so I don't know if you watched the last video, but my turbo Jeep is not tuned, factory fuel system. So what I got here is an NRT Autosports fuel rail that comes with a regulator and a couple lines. I got some E85 safe ones because I'm not sure if I'm going to be running E85 yet. And then I got some of my buddy's old GTO injectors, which are supposed to be 30 pounds an hour at 58 psi, but the Jeep only runs 40, so the calculator I found online says that comes out to like 24 pound-hour, which is still better, but I might be able to regulate it up a little bit. If not, I'm gonna have to put a fuel pump in it. And obviously I still want to do a standalone, which I actually have here, but that's going to be a lot of work. So a whole bunch of wire. Yeah, it should be pretty straightforward, honestly. So actually this fuel rail is going to be a major visual upgrade as well, because this one is low-key ugly. I'm hoping that the regulator and stuff fits right here without hitting the power steering lines. If not, that's gonna suck. I might just have to plug the pressure gauge after I get it set. Or I might have to bend some of the line, or make new line, or I don't know. Sounds like a headache. Well, the rain rolled in and thwarted my plan, but I got one line out and one line halfway in. Obviously I got to put the rail in to connect it all the way, but the return line, I think it's the return line, I think that's the one I took off, started draining the tank. So I got covered in gas, had to go clean up, and by the time I got back, you know. Okay, I got my injectors loaded in the rail. I got this stuff all tightened up, minus the gauge, because we'll see how that goes. But now I'm going to take the old rail out and set this one in. Side by side, this one is much prettier. Well, note to everybody, those tabs go facing upward, not downward. Alright, right-hand drive people, probably not very many of you, this gauge don't fit, so might have to put it in this top hole and then put a plug in it once I get the pressure set. Well, it's in. The lines run really close to the compressor housing, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to separate those a little bit. This little vacuum thing might be in the way of my injector plug-in. Cross that bridge in a minute. I think I can try to make some fuel pressure. Alright, so I didn't catch the first fire up because I don't have a helper and I needed to make sure nothing was going to catch on fire. But it started out super rich. Turns out I forgot to plug my throttle body sensors back in. So yeah, that makes sense. I got the pressure down to about 31-ish. And honestly, it seems pretty good. But I gotta take the gauge off since it doesn't clear the hood, and then take it for a test drive. But I'm gonna let it cool down. Maybe some of the fuel pressure will bleed back, and then I'll take it for a test drive. So she still goes lean under high throttle conditions, but I mean, take what you want from this. I got a pretty part and it'll be ready for more fuel when I do my standalone. I mean, I was hoping it would magically band-aid itself and it wouldn't go as lean, but my hopes were really high. I was just being optimistic. Anyways, fuel rail, simple install. NRT Autosports did a really good job with the kit. My only issue was because it's right-hand drive. I'm sure it would fit just fine on the left-hand drive stuff. But yeah, I had to pull the gauge out, put the plug in, but I might keep messing with fuel pressure a little bit here and there, see if it'll help at all. But I think next step is the standalone, which will probably be a pretty long process. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do that and make a video. It might double the time, and it's already going to take a long time because I've never done it before. But if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. Super excited about this Jeep, but hopefully it'll embarrass some people once it's done on the street.